Maharashtra's new Marathi language requirement for auto rickshaw and taxi drivers is creating uncertainty and pressure for thousands of drivers across the state. And with the August 15 deadline for completing Marathi training now over, drivers who have not yet met the requirements are facing further testing and the possibility of action against their driving authorization. Well, the state government had launched a 105-day Marathi language training campaign to help drivers develop basic working knowledge of the language, particularly those from non-Marathi speaking backgrounds working in Mumbai, Thane, Navi Mumbai, Pune and other urban areas. And according to the government figures, around 1.70 lakh drivers registered for the program, while more than 1.40 lakh successfully completed the training and passed the Marathi proficiency examination. And around 1.25 lakh drivers were also reported to have received certificates during the campaign. However, thousands of drivers are still struggling to complete the process, and around 17,427 drivers had not completed their training by the August 15 deadline, while more than 25,000 drivers were still awaiting certification according to the available government data. Mumbai has the highest number of pending cases with around 9,196 drivers yet to complete training, followed by Thane with 4,871, Navi Mumbai with 1,400 and Palghar with around 350. Around 7,750 drivers who appeared for the Marathi proficiency examination have reportedly failed and will have to undergo additional learning before appearing for the test again. The government has said that these drivers will get another opportunity with additional training expected to be completed before they retake the assessment. The issue has become particularly important because under the Maharashtra Motor Vehicles Third Amendment Rules 2026, drivers of motor cabs fitted with electronic meters are required to have a working knowledge of Marathi. But this does not mean that drivers will immediately lose their licenses. If a driver is found lacking the required knowledge, the licensing authority can first issue a notice giving the driver 1 month to acquire the necessary language skills. And if the driver still fails to comply, the relevant authorization can be suspended for up to 3 months after recording reasons in writing. Continued non-compliance could eventually lead to the cancellation of the authorization, and this is where Maharashtra Transport Minister Pratap Sarnaik has taken a firm position. He has repeatedly maintained that drivers providing public transportation services in Maharashtra should have basic working knowledge of Marathi, and at the same time, he has indicated that the government does not want the policy to unnecessarily threaten drivers' livelihoods. He has also stressed that the objective is to improve communication between drivers and passengers, and the policy has nevertheless raised concerns among transport unions and drivers, particularly those who have migrated from other states and may find it difficult to learn Marathi within a limited period. Well, for many of these drivers, driving an auto rickshaw or taxi is their primary source of income, meaning any suspension of their operating authorization could directly affect their families. Transport unions had also sought additional time to comply with the requirement, and the government meanwhile has continued to push the language campaign, arguing that basic Marathi proficiency is important for drivers who interact with passengers every day. Deputy CM Eknath Shinde has described Marathi as a language of devotion, not compulsion, and appealed to Marathi speakers not to mock people who are trying to learn the language. He said that people should encourage non-Marathi speakers to learn Marathi rather than create fear around the language. Well, for now, drivers who have passed the test are relieved, while those who failed or could not complete their training are facing another round of classes and examinations. And the bigger question is whether Maharashtra's Marathi language policy will improve communication between drivers and passengers, while ensuring that thousands of drivers do not face disproportionate difficulties or risk losing their livelihood. And with enforcement now beginning after the August 15 deadline, Pratap Sarnaik and the Maharashtra government face the challenge of balancing Marathi language promotion with the concerns of state's large auto and taxi workforce. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.